If you guys want a center build I can do it all in NBA 2K21, get contact dunks or anything like that, watch this whole video through. Like he's dead. Like he's literally dead. This build can even get snatch blocks. It plays defense like a literally a guy that can shoot threes. As you guys see, I'm gonna green this shot right here. This build can literally do it all. With a badge count of 20 finishing, 16 shooting, 14 playmaking, and 27 defense. And the stats are no joke either. As you guys see, the finishing's insane. It has a midi and a 3-point shot. This build can shoot as well. And it's one of the only center builds in the game that can do all this while also dribbling. As you guys see, it had a 99 overall, it had a 75 ball handle. So I'm not even gonna say too much about defensive stats because look at that. Every single stat is maxed. If you guys want to know how to make this game-breaking center build, watch this whole video through and let's get right into it.
I was just trapping, I cannot tell you what the fuck just happened. Used to have all the static, now I don't really care about nothing, just want the cabbage. And I just want a bad bitch. She set me up and she leaving the back end, then she leaving on weekend. These bitches be bugging, these bitches be, I gotta get to these pesos. Now I smoke on my dope, I don't chase hoes. 7, not talking no 8.
YouTube, what is good with y'all boys? It's your boy Chad here, back with another banger man. In today's video, as you guys know by the title and thumbnail, we're going to the best center build in NBA 2K21. Now, I made a video on this before. This is the build I made a video on before, the glass cleaning finisher, which honestly was pretty damn good. Now, but actually, before we keep going, I just want to let you guys know, if you guys are like, have been in one of my videos before, yes, I'm at college, so don't be like, oh, did you move? Because everyone's asked me if I moved. I didn't move, I'm at school. But yeah, like I was saying, this build's actually pretty damn good. Now, I've been using this build for actually a pretty long time, since probably for like a couple months now, I've been using the center build. But I've had a bunch of people telling me, Chad, I guarantee you can make a better center build than that. I didn't believe them, but actually, as I look more into it, I 100% learned the best center build in NBA 2K21. Now I'm going to show you guys today, obviously I'm going to show you guys his progression, his badges, all that stuff, the takeovers, everything you guys need to have the best center build in NBA 2K21. Before we do get into this video, if you guys have not, drop a like on the video right now, hit the sub button because we're almost at 50,000 subscribers, and turn on post notifications, hit the bell, and switch up to all. I'd really appreciate it. Now without further ado, let's get into the best center build in NBA 2K21. Alright guys, in the last video, if you guys want how to make a power forward center build, now everyone's always like, in my last video, everyone's like, Chad, these are power forwards, what is the best center? Now I'm going to show you guys the best center, okay? But if you guys want a power forward center build, that's the most recent center. So if you go back to my old videos, there'll be it'll say best center build, but it's actually power forward. But this video right here will be the best center build. So you want to make a center, this is the build for you. Now obviously your hand doesn't matter, your jersey number doesn't matter. I'm going to move my face camera quick just because it's probably in the way, so I'm moving the center. Okay. So as opposed to everyone saying, like, obviously 6'8" is the movement share for power forwards for centers. You obviously make them 6'9", or you make them 6'10", because you obviously can't make them 6'8" if he's a center. But what I would suggest honestly that you make them 6'9", because height obviously is important, but there's no really builds that are 7'3", and if you do, if there is, you can still guard them. And that's how, like, honestly, OP, like, I don't know, like, you're not getting post up at post score. Post scores aren't that good. The only thing you may notice is getting, like, I don't know, getting on this build as opposed to like a 7-footer, just may get dunked on a little more. But here's the thing, everyone gets dunked on, so there's no reason not to make 6'9". You're gonna jump higher, you're gonna be faster. As you guys can see, the vertical and the speed both go up by a lot if it's 6'9". So I would definitely go 6'9" just for the height, because being fast and athletic is important as opposed to just being tall, because this year you can't really get bodied by post score and shit like that. Weight is the same exact thing. You're gonna want to go minimum and up one just to get another strength, whatever. You want to go 216 pounds, okay? Because it's the same thing. You want to have obviously high speed, high agility, and stuff like that, and the weight low does that. If you're just like fat, like, you don't need to be like up your strength to like stop into your post score. You can stop them regardless, so you're gonna have a low weight so you're fast and agile. Now there's two ways you can go with this, and I will tell you guys which way I would go with the wingspan if I were you. So here's the thing, if you are a really skilled player, like someone like I would use personally, a max wingspan. So as you can see, the wingspan is 7'7" with a 78 3-pointer. 78 3-pointer is good. It's not great. I would do this build just because 78 3-pointer is good enough for me to shoot, and I know 7'7" wingspan is really overpowered. But if you would probably need more help shooting, more rating, stuff like that, I would go down to a 7'5", so you can get an 81 3-pointer, and at 99 overall you'll have an 85 3, which is actually pretty freaking good if you think about it. And the wingspan is only 2 less. So if you are a more skilled player, I would suggest the higher wingspan. If you were like kind of a casual, someone just plays the game for fun, I would make it 7'5". Body shape doesn't matter. Everyone always asks what I use. No matter what build I make, I use compact. That's just personal preference. You can really use whatever you want. Now here's the badge count. This is the build that I made, and honestly what I think is the best center build hands down. I mean, just first off, look at the badges. Okay, this is a center. Obviously I'm moving this a little higher. 6'9" height, it's 216 weight, and almost a max wingspan. This is a 7'5" wingspan. I'm gonna show you guys for the more casual players. If you honestly have max wingspan and you went 7'7", I would do the badge count the same exact way. Now look at the, first off, look at the finishing category. 20 finishing badges. That is insane for a center. You don't even need 20. You're probably gonna have more than you need, but that's perfectly, I mean, the more the merrier, right? Then you have a 91 driving layup, right? And that's gonna be a 95 and 99. And if you look at your both dunks, both driving and standing, you have a 95, which also maxes out at a 99 when you hit 99 overall. That is insane. And 20 finishing badges, I mean, that's overpowered. Now for this build, the 81 3-pointer, which would be 85 and 99, 16 shooting badges are perfectly fine. Because honestly, you're probably not gonna be dribbling too much. You're probably, you know, be playing off the ball, catch and shoot type stuff. So you only probably need hot zone hunter, catch and shoot, stuff like that. You know, deep threes. Those are the ones that you're really gonna need. You're not gonna need like blinders, like the ones that a guard's gonna need. So 16 shooting badges should be perfectly fine for a center. That's honestly gonna be pretty overpowered in my opinion. Moving on to the playmaking, this is actually the sleeper. Okay, not a lot of people realize how important playmaking badges are. Bullet passer, quick first step. Honestly, can even help with this build. Because look at this build, right? 71 ball handle. Like, just think about it. At 99, the ball handling will be a 75. 75 is not even bad. It can't curry slide and do all that crazy stuff, but it honestly could dribble pretty well. You could probably get some pretty decent dribble moves and honestly be able to move pretty fast, especially because you can get quick first step gold. So I know damn well this build will not be too slow. It'll actually be pretty fast when it comes to dribbling. Speed of ball is going to be a 76 and 99, and your pass accuracy is actually pretty good. So you get a lot of these badges, dime or bullet passer, that'll help you and your teammates get better and win more games. And like exactly, 14 playmaking is going to go really well with these stats. Honestly, playmaking is a really slept on, like, I don't know, category for centers. I think playmaking is pretty good for centers. And obviously the most stacked category, 27 defensive badges. Now I've said this many times here, with your long wingspan, your center position, you don't need interior defense that high. Interior defense is good, it's not great. All I'm saying is you're not going to get bitched by these post scores who are going to back you down. None of that stuff's going to happen. Your perimeter defense is a 76, so now think about it. At 99, your perimeter defense will be an 80. What does that mean? You get clamps on gold. That is huge. So right now, you're not going to get clamps. If you hit 99 overall, your perimeter defense will bump up to an 80, giving you clamps, which is a huge badge if you want to guard ISO, which is obviously huge this year. So you need clamps. When you hit 99, you'll be able to get that. And this build also gets a steal, which is 81, and it'll get interceptor on gold, so that's huge. Interceptor is a huge badge that you need. Having an 81 steal will help you accomplish that. Interceptor is going to be insane, especially with this wingspan. It's going to be really, really good. And what else more can I say about the defensive rebound, offensive rebound, and block? All 95s will all be 99 at 99 overall, and look at the badges, 27, like 27, like no one's scoring on you. I promise you that right now. And obviously the physicals are really good. Everything's maxed except vertical, which you don't really need maxed, and strength. You don't really need strength at all. So the badge count will finish at 20, 16, 14, and 27. That is probably the most well-rounded center you can get. The wingspan's huge. The height's perfect, literally perfect. And the stats are all you can ask for. This build is hands down the most broken center build in NBA 2K21. Okay, these are the takeovers that I would do. Obviously, a lot of these takeovers are pretty decent. The playmaking is not bad. The glass cleaning is not good. The only good one is See the Future. And the finishing shit is not good in my opinion. What I would do personally is spot up precision primary to help you stretch the floor when you get primary takeover. And secondary, I would do See the Future. Now that's just me. You can do what you want. What I would suggest to do is not put on slashing. In my opinion, slashing just sucks. I would suggest shooting first, glass cleaning second. It's your choice, but these are two that I would do personally. Playmaking is kind of slept on. Playmaking is actually okay. So if you want to do that, you can. And as you guys see, it's called a slashing shot creator. It's pretty interesting. It's compared to Karl Anthony Towns, Andre Drummond, and Christian Wood. So this is a pretty interesting build. You can kind of do it all in a slashing shot creator. Like, that's kind of a rare build, honestly. Now I'm gonna show you guys the badge real quick, right? Of the 20, all the badges that I would put on for each category. So I'm gonna start with the 20 finishing, obviously. So Heat Seeker is really important, very slept on. Posterizer, obviously. So these are the 4 that you need to have Hall of Fame, right? You like need to. Like, it's not a want, like you have to. As a center, I think Rise Up is pretty important. I would put it on gold. I would put Acrobat on like silver, Slippery on silver, and Giant Slayer on bronze. This is what I would do personally. All these are gonna help you, but the 3 that you need Hall of Fame is Heat Seeker, Fearless, and Posterizer. The other badges you can go really anywhere you want, but these are the most important ones, hands down. Shooting, like I said earlier, you're gonna play center. You're gonna play off your point guard, so you're not gonna need like blinders. You're gonna need hot zone hunter, which is important. You're gonna need hot shot, obviously. You're gonna need catch and shoot. Obviously, you're gonna catch and shooting off your point guard's pass a lot. I'd put Green Machine on bronze. Honestly, I don't think Green Machine's that good this year. That's just my opinion. But what I would do if you were not spotting up, I would put on Silver Deadeye, Silver Volume, and Silver Tireless. And this gives you a well-rounded badge count. Basically do everything, you know, and Silver's pretty damn good for a volume shooter type stuff. So this is pretty good badge layout. But like I said, if you're spotting up, put corner on gold. Playmaking, obviously very slept on category, except earlier. Bullet passers, really freaking good. Quick for step for sure. Hand surveys is good, but on a center, not that important. So I put on silver, unpluckable on Hall of Fame. You get ripped out the ass, and then bail out on bronze. So in case, you know, you don't have to bail out a pass and you don't have to throw it over the guy's head, bail out on bronze is actually pretty solid. Defense, I'm not gonna waste too much time. There's 27 of them. If you can't figure out which 27 to use, I don't know what's wrong with you. I'm going to go to the end and show you guys what I'm using. You can like adjust them any way you want. These are the badges right here that I would use for center. I'm not going to waste too much time explaining each one because you have 27, so you have a lot of choices. If you guys want to copy me, you can. If you want to adjust a little bit, you can. But these are the ones that I would use personally. Alright guys, that's really it for the video. If you guys have not dropped a like, hit the sub button, make sure to do that, bro. Why I'm walking to the wall. Alright man, that's really it for the video. So if you guys have not dropped a like, hit the sub button, turn on post notifications, make sure to do that because I promise you, this is the best center build in NBA 2K21. And if you guys don't use it, I don't know what you're doing. Everyone have a great day, and I'm out. Peace.